Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? I figured I would run another live stream. I know we got the game going on, but what's up, Dad? What's up, Eric? What up, boys? How's everyone doing? Cold Stone? Nah, I got Chipotle. Dude. I'm starving. I hadn't eaten all day. Yo, what's good? What book do you guys want to look at? We got PrizePicks. We got Underdog Fantasy. Man, come on, dude. Are we really going to have all one seeds in the Final Four? This has to be the most boring tournament of all time. I mean, when was the last time we had 4 one seeds? It's Archie. What's up, guys? Some people are saying Fliff. Anyways, let's get into it. Love you, bro. What's up, GMM? Tell us what you get in that burrito. Double chicken. Obviously, pinto beans. Nobody gets fucking black beans. Cheese, lettuce, fajitas. Chop, chop. Get to betting. Give me a sec. We should be live on Twitch. Someone's saying go live on Twitch. We should be live on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch, so you can watch this on Twitch. Or you can watch it on YouTube. They both have pros and cons. I think Twitch has a little bit less of a delay. But anyways, let me shut the fuck up. Let's get into it. Oh, baby. So they dropped Luis Ariz on FanDuel. They dropped him down to plus 210. I see a lot of people asking for PrizePicks. Maybe let's try to get in a PrizePicks slip. Let's try to get in a good PrizePicks slip. Again, the sports betting market is amazing because it never closes. Man, there are always games going on. Yo, but let's build this slip. So the first play I'm going to go with is Royce O'Neal over. Play number 2 is going to be Jared Butler over 9. Bro, they bumped it before I could even click it. I was going to say take his over 9.5 RAs. This is just the odds jam positive EV tool. It's just going to scan the books. Again, on PrizePicks, kind of the core to beating them is, you take a player over or under, you're going to get the same payout. All the books have Butler's over heavily favored, but obviously they already bumped it. So what I'm going to do is I'll find a replacement play. So the best value appears to be on, what do we think about this? Jacoby Walter over 10.5 points. Yeah, he's had 11 the past 2 games, so cutting it a little close. But you can see, like FanDuel, I mean, most of these books have his over heavily favored. FanDuel has his over as a minus 152 favorite. Novig, a little less aggressive, minus 140. All these books. So we got 2 picks, but then let's just run. Let's see if we can get in a couple more. Let's see what we got. So there's some good esports value. Again, I'm starting out. If you're just tuning into the stream, I'm doing a PrizePick slip first, and then we can look at whatever book people want to look at. So this esports game actually starts soon too. Again, what's nice about esports is there's so many games every day. More games, more opportunity. So I got 3 picks so far. And we're going to have a fucking night. Jacoby Walter, okay. Let's see what else we got. What do we like as the final picks? Damn, man. What about Karis LeVert over 16.5 points plus rebounds? Again, PrizePicks has thousands of lines up. I'm a very big believer in, kind of the starting point for building a slip. Obviously, you want to make sure every single pick has an edge. Dude, I'm used to betting all unders, but today there's a lot of opportunity. We got a lot of opportunity, and Karis LeVert already bumped. Are you kidding me, man? Anyways, this will just take me one more sec. Sorry, these bumps can be pretty brutal, man. So we got Alvarado over 22.5 PRAs. Let's kind of round out the slip. And maybe, what do we think about Tobias Harris over 14.5 points? And they already bumped him to 15.5. Dude, I got to keep refreshing. PrizePicks is bumping shit fast today. So I'm going to take Earl under 14.5 points plus rebounds. These plays are positively correlated. Anyways, here's the first 3 picks. Sorry this took so long to make. Here's the first 3 picks. And then we got the final 2, and these 2 plays are, you know, positively correlated. If Alvarado, fucking dude, oh my gosh. And never mind, they just bumped Earl. Dude, there's a lot of value on PrizePicks. I feel like when I'm streaming, man, everyone's front-running me. Everyone's betting this shit before I can get it locked in. And sometimes things just get bumped real quick. But on the bright side, there's a lot of esports value. So whatever, I mean. And Alvarado already bumped. Y'all are killing me. Dude, they are killing me today. They are killing me with these bumps, so fuck it. I'm just going to replace it with another esports play because I want to be able to look at other books. There's a lot of value. And again, I'm not trying to waste all my time. So 1, 2, 3, all these picks have an edge. Sure, whatever, let's go. 3-pick entry. Here's the esports plays again. It's beautiful. And then here's the 2 NBA plays. I don't care what I'm betting on. I'll run NBA. Yo, what book do you guys want to look at, though? What book do you guys want to look at? Yo, what's up, guys? Alex, why don't you do better anymore? I have done better. I just haven't done one. I just haven't done a slip today. We can see if there's any value on better. So better is another fixed payout DFS app. I haven't given out a slip in a while. It actually does look like there's a little bit of value on better, but Sleeper, rebet, DraftKings pick 6. So let's take a look at Sleeper. I think they had a... I'm going to try to start moving quickly. It's already 6:45. A lot of these NBA games start soon. But Sleeper has a 19% payout boost, which is obviously pretty solid. So what I like to do, 19% is obviously a lot. So what I want to do is let's just see, what do we want to pair? Again, I've said this earlier, but these payout boosts in general are horrible. I said this on the previous live stream, but don't play the payout boosts. So what I'm going to run in this slip is Reeves, Antonio Reeves, not Austin Reeves, over. And then I'm going to run Holland under an assist. Where is it? Under 1.5 assists. So this kind of looks like a random slip. You can see Sleeper has Holland's under as a 1.74x payout. So I don't know why they do this, but they have his under, probably just to make shit confusing. They have his under as a 1.74x payout. So that's in, you know, decimal odds or payout format, decimal odds, whatever. But you can convert it to American odds. It's basically just minus 135. Because then you can compare to books, make sure the pick actually has value. Yeah, we got someone spamming Underdog. Aiden Zim is spamming Underdog. Yeah, we can also do an Underdog slip live. Underdog Fantasy actually has some pretty good opportunity. Live during games, when I'm live betting, I typically wait for, like, you know, stoppage. It's really hard to live bet. Also, Underdog doesn't even have a lot of live lines posted. You know, until it's stoppage. Stoppage, timeout, halftime, quarter break, whatever. Alex, why are you so cute? What up? What's up, Rec Rap? So we have... It's been a decent day so far, mainly because of this play on Flip. That was from the stream yesterday. We also have a couple more going on. So we need the Guardians, we need the Trailblazers on the spread. The Guardians already won. Miles Kelly under 2.5 threes, and then we need Chad over 1.5 threes. Miles Kelly really isn't scoring. And this Chad guy is fucking 1 for 6 from 3. So we need one more from him. Raptors, Timberwolves, Suns. Yo, so you guys want an underdog play? I mean, I see a lot of fucking requests for underdog fantasy. Let's see if we can get something in. I already built a streak. So underdog, you know, it works roughly the same way as PrizePicks. It's another, you know, fixed payout book. So, I mean, we were literally trying to bet this on PrizePicks. Obviously, PrizePicks and Underdog, they're both fixed payout sports books. So they work in roughly the same way. But what we could do is, so we missed Jacoby Walter in the previous slip for points plus rebounds, didn't we? Or no, maybe we took his over in points. But regardless, it's like the same strategy that applies, you know. They have slightly different payouts, right? Like Underdog, you're going to get a 6x payout on 3-mans. PrizePicks only pays you 5x. So you really don't want to run a 3-pick entry on PrizePicks. That's the worst slip type. Underdog limits me to $25 max, but like whatever. Maybe something like this we can get locked in. And what I wanted to do is put in DraftKings as well. Maybe we can check out some DraftKings bets. So a 3-man on Underdog Fantasy. You guys should be able to see the full slip. Thanks for the 3-man. Dude, this is what I mean with people front running me, dude. So they already added a multiplier. They're reducing the payout by 0.9x. So I got to find another underdog play as a replacement. Why do you have to do that? Why does this take so long? Well, because all of you guys are front running me, making it hard. But that's okay. That's okay. Because there's a lot of esports value. So I'm going to replace it with this. What are we doing? And now Schroeder's bumped. Underdog is getting brutal. But again, the nice thing is this is usually the time in the day, you know, when all these bucks start to post esports lines. So when I'm using the optimizer, I set minimum number of data points to 2. So you'll see like all the 3 other books that do esports player props. Are you fucking kidding me? So they just bumped Walter up to 15.5? Bro, what are we doing? You're killing me. Anyways, this is last one I'm going to try. If this gets bumped, I'm done. I need a rebet play, brother. Yo, so we hit some bets on rebet, and they just bumped him. Okay, I'm done with Underdog Fantasy for now. Live, usually they don't adjust lines as quick. What did we have on rebet on the previous stream? Yeah, we're on UConn. And you can see all these bets we hit were so sharp. They were so profitable. I mean, like, rebet is already giving you a positive cash out. I'm not going to cash out because I think the bets are still really good. You know, so we were on UConn minus 11.5 at minus 135. I bet 250. I could already cash it out for 251.94, make a small profit, but I'm not going to do that. That's boring. So DraftKings, I mean, dude. DraftKings has some good value. For example, Trey, under an assist. DraftKings is a super soft book. Now I'm curious to see. Man, people have been saying they like my DraftKings plays. You see they're going to only limit me to $20.78, which is a little beat. But again, DraftKings is a book I've used for a while. You know, I've absolutely destroyed this book. Same thing with Underdog. So Underdog, you know, they cut down my bet sizes to $25. So they haven't bumped these esports plays on Underdog. So maybe, dude, they're bumping all the NBA plays, which is weird because sometimes they bump. So I could just replace the esports plays are still available. Again, there's some crazy esports value. Underdog always drops esports lines. They fuck them all up. Once again, what's getting bumped is the NBA plays. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. So maybe I'll try an NHL play because I want to finish the slip. Or maybe there are some bets live on Underdog. Nah, not right now. Probably have to wait a few minutes for these other games to start, and then there will be some good live bets. Someone asked, what was the DraftKings play? Trae Young, under 11.5 assists at -130. So Underdog's a book I've used for a while. Unfortunately, they've cut down my bet size a lot because I beat them a lot. To $25 a slip, which sucks, but it kind of is what it is. 25 bucks, 3-pick entry. Yo, anyone able to tail this? Can you give us one more DraftKings NBA player prop? Yeah, we can look at more DraftKings. If people want DraftKings, we can do more DraftKings. Yo, how's Michigan State looking? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, Auburn can't break away, but, dude, I feel like the lead has been 10 basically the entire game. It's like, kick your ass into gear, boys. So, here we go. 3-man on Underdog. Again, if you're on YouTube, Twitch has a little bit less of a delay. Broom just left the game. Auburn is winning this game. Give us rebet and flip. Yo, if you're on YouTube, and now they already bumped the esports play. Dude, I'm done with Underdog for a little bit. It's fucking waste of time. Someone in the chat must work for Underdog because they're bumping these lines fast. Some of these lines are bumping fast. So, damn. Glowing over 29.5. I mean, again, Underdog is starting to drop all their esports lines for tomorrow. And there is a lot of good value. Every other book has his line at 31.5. I don't give a fuck what I'm betting on. Make your free throws, man. Why did Broom leave the game? Anyways, I'm hitting this shit. I'm done waiting. I'm done waiting at this point. Okay, so 3-man on Underdog Fantasy. Again, I already gave out a play for a streak. You can check it out if you want to. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. What do we want to do, man? Again, a lot of these games are going to go live shortly, and I'll do some live betting. I'll do some live betting if anybody is interested. Dude. Oh, fuck. Yo, boys. Look who just hit a 3. Look who just hit a 3. That's fucking lit. Yo, so that's going to cash out the flip play. Baker Mazra. That's exactly what we needed. I don't know why Broom left the game, but that's going to cash out this play. Bro, that's our second flip pay today. Let's go. I can't find your Twitch account. Yo. Chad is goated. Dude, there we fucking go. From downtown, too. Let's go. Dude, today is going to be a massive day. Holy shit. Holy shit. I mean, I should be watching the game, but... man, there's too much NBA tonight to be dicking around. Too much NBA tonight to be dicking around. Yo, so that cashes out a huge flip parlay. Hopefully you guys tailed. Hopefully. But what I wanted to do is take a look at some of these other lines because that's the goal. Place as many bets a day with an edge. Let the math work itself out. There's no optimal number of bets to place per day. No. Damn, dude. So, what do we have? We got Gobert. That's crazy. So, we got in a PrizePicks slip. Shout out Chad. Used to hit them bars with Chad when he was in SDSU. I didn't realize he transferred. Now that my bet won, I hope Auburn comes back. Or sorry, I hope Auburn blows the lead. I just need Michigan State to cover, but who knows? Let's see. Um. Okay. So again, these games are going to go live in a sec. I'll do some live betting. But what I wanted to show you... Dude, Michigan State can't hit a shot. Can't hit a shot. But anyways, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. So this is a great betting strategy. I mean, it's a main strategy I used on DraftKings. So we have Gobert over 1.5 assists, right? These two books, shit, right? This is Bet365. Like, these two books are so out of sync. You can't be able to get the under at plus money, plus 117 if the over is minus 105. Doesn't make any sense. So this is a massive crossed market. So what you can do is, so I bet 250 on the over, is I can play the under. You can see there's plenty of liquidity at plus 117. It looks like there's, you know, over $600, 206.78 plus 427. So this is Novig. It's a peer-to-peer betting exchange. Definitely recommend using it. You know, ProphetX and Novig are two peer-to-peer betting exchanges. You'll never get limited. They're amazing for that reason alone. And here, Bet365 has such different odds from Novig. Literally, just play the over on 365. Go to Novig. As long as there's enough liquidity, you can play the under. And regardless of what happens, the second the game ends in 2.5 hours, I'm 13-17 richer. You know, I'm betting a total of $474 for a total payout, regardless of the outcome, of $488.10. Not bad. But what I wanted to do is, obviously a lot of these games are going live now, so maybe we'll be able to get in some good plays. So let's see what we got, okay? Ricky Council, over 2.5 assists. So let's see if we can find some good plays on some of these other books. So Novig and ProphetX won't limit you if you start winning a lot, says Joe Lift Stuff. No, it's peer-to-peer. So they will never limit you. You're literally just taking other people's money. So there's no limit. However, you do just have to consider on these platforms how much liquidity is available. So like, dude, come on, boys. Anyways. So what I was going to say is, like, you see here, Duran, his under in assists, there's only 638 plus 47.66. Like, there's only about, you know, whatever, $685 of liquidity. Whoops. At plus 105. At plus 105. So basically, nobody's limited. Whoever wants to bet it can bet it. But once that amount of money, once the 685 dries up, there's nothing available. Can you do a PrizePicks slip? We'll take a look live at both PrizePicks and Underdog. But again, OddsJam makes it pretty easy to lock in these plays because there's one-click bet, so you can literally just like click it. So here we have Council, 3+ assists. Again, I've said this before, but my betting limits on DraftKings are super random. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's like $55. Sometimes it's $155. Mainline markets, spreads, totals in general, you get higher betting limits. But this is a great play on DraftKings. Council, 3+ assists. You can see, you know, every book has the over, has Council's over heavily favored around, like, you know, minus 135. We're able to get minus 110. Bet Online has a two-way market. What's the link to Twitch? My bad. Let me get the link to Twitch. Chad Baker. Thanks for the link, Alex. I came from the YouTube chat. No problem. What's the Twitch link? It's right here. It's just Alex Monahan. My name. Broom hit a 3. I don't think we were on Broom to hit a 3. We were on him to hit a 3 last game, and he did hit a 3. But now I want Auburn to lose, so 3 minutes left. Or at least not cover. Just don't cover. Oh my God. What are we thinking? What book do we want to look at? What book? What sports book? So we got in this play on Rookie Council. Okay, beautiful. Bro, this will probably be gone. Like, what are they doing? So here, I don't know, for whatever reason, they only give me 19.22. But this is just like unbelievable. I mean, they're the only book offering plus money, right? Every other book has his over heavily favored. It's like, what is going on? And you could just hedge this if you wanted to. If you had better betting limits, again, you could just arb it. You can get plus money on both his over and his under. Throw $100 on both sides. You could arb this with a ton of books. I don't know if there was just some lineup news that came out because this doesn't make much sense. I mean, Underdog NBA is kind of where I look for lineup news. It's a Twitter account. Maybe it's because he's not starting? I don't know. Raptors will start Sheed, Walter, Barrett, Barnes, Robinson. Regardless, this plays crazy value. I mean, you can see DraftKings already ripped the line lower to plus 114. So again, these good bets, like you are kind of day trading the sports books, taking advantage of inefficiencies in the market. They're not going to last forever. I wish they would last forever, but they don't. Here's another play that looks incredible, right? Jared Butler, under 6.5 assists. How much are you going to let me bet? Only $11.02. Like, what the fuck? But regardless, it's like, okay, DraftKings has no lean in their market. They're giving you the same odds on both his over and his under. My favorite male entertainer, let's go. You're calling me a male entertainer? Alex, thoughts on Kalshi? I haven't used Kalshi. It's like a new betting platform. I haven't used Kalshi. I've signed up, but I haven't actually placed a bet on it. I haven't seen a lot of people saying there's particularly good lines or anything on that. On Kalshi. So Jared Butler, under 6.5 assists. Hopefully you guys have better fucking betting limits than I do. Some bullshit ass $11. But again, DraftKings has no lean in their market. And the goal, obviously, sports betting is just maximize profits. I mean, pretty fucking obvious, but like so many people are like, oh, I need to avoid limits. And it's like, no, dude. Only way you're going to forever avoid limits is literally just lose infinite money on the sports books. You know, some of these books, not Novig and ProphetX, again, they're peer-to-peer betting exchanges, but like, dude, these sports books are billion-dollar companies. They're not fucking stupid. A lot of them are super exploitable. If you make $100,000 on a book, it's like, it's one line of code. If user, you know, makes $400K, $200K, $50K profit, reduce their bet size. So limits are, you know, they suck, but they're just kind of part of the game. And you can still make money on limited accounts. I've been limited on DraftKings for, unfortunately, a while now. Unfortunately. So again, I don't know, 76ers game. It seems like these lines are going crazy. Why don't I see ProphetX? I'm very used to seeing ProphetX have a ton of ARBs. Did I hide it or something? Nope. I haven't filtered it out or hit it. Maybe there's just nothing on ProphetX right now. Or maybe I don't have it filtered in. No, I do. I don't know. Usually there's a lot better value on ProphetX. These NBA games are starting. So again, I'm going to try to do a live bet on Underdog or on PrizePicks. But we shall see. We'll see if there's any good value. Obviously, I'm not going to force something. Also, I don't know why Underdog Fantasy, why this website never loads. Will OddsJam continue to add new books down the road even though you sold the company? Yeah. There we go. Finally hit a 3. Yo, just come back a little bit. I don't need you to win. Did anyone think we were getting 4 1 seeds in the Final Four? Fucking depressing for basketball fans. God damn. Dude, first team 3 in 21 minutes. That's embarrassing. First team 3 in 21 minutes. Holy moly. College basketball for Underdog. Yo, you keep asking for college basketball for Underdog, but I don't know if there's any... I don't know what you're looking for, man. College basketball. Yo, there is some really good value, though. Oh, shit. Oh, baby. All right, see if we can get in an Underdog slip again. Dude, come on, load. Let's see. Let's go here. Yo, there is some good live value on Underdog, right? So, like, for example, OG Anunoby. Games at halftime, this is a great time to look for live bets, right? Halftime, stuff like that. So we have Anunoby under 4.5 rebounds. That's also positively correlated with Towns over 11.5 rebounds. Towns already has 6, you know, so he's pacing for it. OG Anunoby only has 2. He's pacing to go under. But again, you can see here every data point you have in the market, except for a super soft book. Also, this live line is available on Better. All these books have the under heavily favored. Again, when I'm live betting, I just filter for stoppage only. I want to bet at halftime, quarter breaks, shit like that. So unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to pair all these plays together because you need at least 2 separate teams. Why don't you use SportZeno? I have used SportZeno. So Tobias Harris was scratched. You can see now every other player, like all these books try to set their own lines. They all now need to adjust their lines. But anyways, my final pick is going to be Justin Edwards, under 22.5 points plus rebounds. So this would be a 3-man on Underdog. Why do they make this so hard to see? So we got Anunoby under in boards, right? We got Towns over in boards. And then we have Justin Edwards under 22.5 PRs. So live betting, like not as many books post lines live. But I mean, you know, you can see every book has Anunoby's under massively favored. So let's see how much they let me get down. Again, the final pick was Edwards under 22.5 PRs, points plus rebounds. So live betting, honestly, Underdog it's pretty good on. Is SportZeno legit? Someone said OG Anunoby was bumped. I just got it locked in. I don't know why this guy's lying, man. I don't know why this guy's lying. They're not, you know. I still see his line at 4.5. Again, if he gets another 2 rebounds in the second half, if they're both pacing right now, you know. Anyways, these NBA games are probably going to start soon. I think FanDuel, don't they have some promos or some shit? Dude, they just can't get a stop. They can't get a stop. What was I going to say is, if we take a look at FanDuel, what do we have? Get a 30% profit boost token, one for a live wager, and one for a nerfy or a yerfy. For the nerfy or the yerfy. Well, the game just started, so I'm not going to be able to play that. But what we can do is, again, 30% profit boost. A 30% profit boost is a lot. So, let's see. So if I go to the MLB, again, kind of similar. It's hard to live bet in the middle of possessions. I usually wait till, like, whatever, a batter gets out or something like that. What about live betting on PrizePicks? Live betting on PrizePicks is decent. It's not as good as Underdog. I think Underdog's better for live. OG been at 3.5. Dude, I don't know how I was able to get into Anunoby's under at 4.5. Maybe because I already had it in my slip. They didn't bump it. I don't know. Dude, weird. I still see him at 4.5. Maybe different states. Underdog has different lines. I don't know if that makes any sense why they would do that. I still see him at 4.5 rebounds on the website. I got Anunoby at 4.5. I don't know, dude. Maybe they do have different lines for different states. I'm not sure. I still see 4.5, but regardless. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so PrizePicks, FanDuel. What do you guys want to look at? Any specific requests? Ain't no fucking way, bro. Whew. So again, ProphetX is another peer-to-peer betting exchange. You'll never get limited, nothing like that. So it's a great book, especially for arbitrage, right? Because you're never going to get limited. I mean, for honestly any betting strategy. But it's a little interesting. I've said this before, but they put their, the way they make money on ProphetX is they charge a fee, They charge a 3% fee on winning wagers. So basically, they just take 3% off of every winning wager. I mean, that's their business model. Like, you'll never get limited, nothing like that, but that's how they make money. This is in the 76ers game. And if I go to player, right, is we have Jonathan Magobo. I just want to make sure ProphetX, the liquidity hasn't moved. So here, these books have such different odds. You can bet the over here on a book you'll never get limited on, the under here. And the second the game ends, you'll be up a risk-free profit of how much? $20.23. So it's a fucking lit betting strategy because it's impossible to lose money. So once I place my bet, you'll see they say, hey, winning wagers are subject to a 3% commission. So I'm not actually getting plus 184. I'm actually getting, plus 178, just plus 184 times 0.97, which is plus 178.48. So technically, this is what I hit. Risk-free profit of $20.74. So it's a fully hedged betting strategy. That's why I loved Arbitrage when I started gambling, is if he goes over or under, you literally don't care. It's just like, what I used to do is just take the money that I made arbitrage betting, and then I would use that money to start EV betting. Dude, what is going on? And again, ProphetX and Novig, these books are available in basically every state, and they definitely seem to have be the best books for doing this type of shit. And obviously these plays, they only take a minute or two to lock in. They only take a minute or two to lock in. So, here's another one, 700. It's going to tell me bet 543 on the other side. There's only 440 available, so I probably should have checked that. But again, bet 365 is a super, a super soft book. So in general, the value is going to be on the 365 side. Wow. Wow. Dude, there's limitless shit. Ooh. So again, usually I like, sometimes, like a lot of times there's a lot of line movement going into the game. Like as you get close to game time, there's lineup news, injury news, who's playing, who's not playing, and that kind of moves around the market. But let's see what we got. Sheesh. Dude cannot hit a three. But sometimes there's good early value. I mean, especially on FanDuel, I feel like. We're really going to have 4 1 seeds in the Final Four. What was your Underdog live bet? It was right here. Anunoby under, Towns over. I think we're still probably at, we're still at the half. Shit, man. Now there will probably be a lot more good live bets showing up because, again, a ton of NBA games just started. But what you want to do, or at least what I do, is you want to wait for, like, stoppage. Anyways, Kings plus 180 seems like very solid value. Rest of the market has an average price of about plus 160. So like DraftKings, for example, they have a 32-cent spread. Plus 160, minus 192. So you remove the VIG, right? That's plus 171, fair or true odds. All these books make money by charging a spread. DraftKings has a 32-cent spread. So when you're trying to figure out, like, what should the odds be priced at, you got to remove the spread. Books make money by charging the VIG. So you just want to remove the VIG, and that gets you fair value. So according to DraftKings, the Kings should be priced at plus 170.96. The Pacers at minus 170.96. That would be a market with no hold. Can you do the FanDuel live MLB boost? Good idea. So we can go over to FanDuel. There's a lot of so let's see. MLB odds. Okay, here we have the game. Let's see if we can get something in live. Again, FanDuel has a 30% live boost. So what we can do, again, unfortunately, they have their markets locked right now. We may just want to wait till the end of the inning. To take a look. Fucking crazy, man. So I'm going to wait till the end of the inning, then I'll do the FanDuel live boost. Then I will take advantage of the FanDuel live boost. Oh my God, dude. We have so many bets locked in. Dude, and I haven't even bothered signing up for the rest of these books in Virginia. I mean, a lot of them I haven't even used yet, so there's so many sports books. All these books are, legal, available in different states. All these books are legal, available in different states. There's, I think the correct number is there's 200 sports books in the U.S., which is literally ridiculous if you think about it. So here you can see on Novig, there's only 322 in available liquidity. What am I doing? 322. Now 297. So again, sometimes liquidity starts to get taken out. People start to tee off. So it's telling me, hey, your max order size is 297. And now we're down to 267 because people are fucking hitting this arbitrage bet. So that's the only downside of exchanges is, again, you can bet whatever you want, but there has to be, you know, enough liquidity. So this bet is going to be, woo. So this bet, second the Sixers game is over, is going to net So the second the Sixers game is over, you know, basically no vague peer-to-peer betting exchange. You will never get limited. Nothing like that is going to net me $14 in risk-free profit. You're literally just day trading the books, inefficiencies in the market, right? You can't have the over at plus 190, right? These are the same bet and just like crazy different odds. Granted, the Bet365 side does appear to be the side with value, so you could just run the 365 side. Ooh. And again, I really prefer to wait until stoppage. If you try live betting, you know, I recommend, or what I do personally is I just change my settings to only be, you know, stoppage. I think it's way too hard to try to like bet when they're running up and down the court. Because these lines just move quite quickly. We can put in DraftKings, PrizePicks. We could put in live too. I don't know if I've ever done a live slip on PrizePicks. Yeah, so like, right? So they've already reduced this on DraftKings down to plus 126. Live betting limits, typically on basically every book, are going to be a little bit better, a little bit higher. So DraftKings just gave me, how much did they give me? 59.51 on this play. They reduced it slightly, his odds, to plus 126. But like, first of all, it's a crossed market. Right? Like this is arbitrage. You can't have the over at plus 130 on DraftKings, the under at minus 106 on FanDuel, because I could just literally bet the over on DraftKings, go to FanDuel, bet the under, and lock in a win. So now FanDuel's down to minus 114. Now it's minus 110. Now it's minus 114 again. So DraftKings gave me like 60 bucks. 59.51 technically. So I could just arbitrage bet this if I wanted to. Right? To guarantee a profit of 450. But the better value seems like it's on the DraftKings side. So here the limiting factor was actually FanDuel. They were limiting me to 57 bucks. But regardless, we'll have like a couple bucks of risk-free profit, and then I'll have a little bit of exposure to the over. But again, DraftKings is a super exploitable book live. There's a lot of inefficiencies. So here's a crossed market. By definition, one of these bets has to be profitable. The over at plus 140, the under at minus 135. Oh, shit. And we do have some PrizePicks value coming up. Yo. The hard part about PrizePicks is the audio and video out of sync for you guys. At Miles Kelly, all final four seeds cash. Or what was I going to say? Dude, I think we cashed everything on Fliff. Bro. Damn. Kind of brutal fucking hook. It is what it is. Had a little bit of money on MSU. Spread. 100 bucks. 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 Oh, baby. But the good news is, I think literally everything we hit on Flip won. And these were pretty big plays. Yeah, what did we have? Yo, anyone tail these Flip plays? So we got Miles Kelly, cash. We got Chad Baker, cash. Roberts Clayton, cash. Anyways. A lot of wins, bro. A lot of fucking wins. Do PrizePicks. Atkins 3 cash. I don't think I gave out. Did I give out Atkins 3? Anyways, man. Again, dude, you just got to put in the work, grind out these arbs. It's not hard to make money. There are going to be bucks that cut you down. It's just a hustle game. Get more bucks. That's, you know. Most of these books aren't that bad. I mean, on DraftKings, I still usually make about $1,500 a month arbing on it. And on FanDuel. In both of these books, I'm literally max limited on. Again, I just put in the work. I'm not fucking lazy, bro. So, for example, FanDuel and DraftKings, 2 books I'm max limited on. I'm always curious to see. We have a timeout break in the Warriors game. Damn, FanDuel's only giving me 78-13 on this, which is kind of beat. But again, it takes 12 seconds to lock this in. To show you how they moved it down to minus 125. So now the opportunity's worse. Yeah, now the opportunity's worse. So sometimes, especially live, these lines, they adjust quickly, they move fast. But it is what it is. It's free money whenever you hit an arbitrage bet. It's like free fucking money. You're going to make money doing it. So I'm always interested to see. Obviously, most of these games have started at this point, so here's another one between FanDuel. Granted, it's very small. Minus 110, plus 114. How much would FanDuel let me bet? Let's see. They would let me bet only 43.86, which is bullshit. So this would only make 84 cents in risk-free profit, which obviously isn't that enticing, but it takes, you know, you're literally just locking in a few bets. When 2 books get super out of sync, I'm on max limited books. I'm already up 200 grand on both books, so I'm limited. But like, he goes over or under. The ARB just actually got better. DraftKings cut the odds to minus 105, and FanDuel improved the odds. So now it's even better. I should have waited. But like, he goes over, he goes under. Doesn't matter. I'm $1 richer right when the game ends. Damn, Ryan. Padres are already pretty big favorites. Obviously, that wasn't a super big opportunity, but sometimes these opportunities are much juicier. Again, I only look when I'm at stoppage. When the games are at stoppage, when I'm trying to live bet. And again, an added benefit. I've said this before, but, you know, a lot of sharp bettors, I've seen Elf talk about it, you know, a lot of people, is whenever you play through money, you can DM me questions about it. You will get cash back if you're using the Edge Boost card. So I made like, this is on max limited accounts in general, $400. Every dollar you bet, you get cash back on. Is Kyle Kuzma the best player in the league? Why on earth would Kyle Kuzma be the best player in the league? Kyle Kuzma fucking sucks. He left my team. Or I guess not a good day to say he sucks, but he cashed. But he, yeah, not a good day, I guess, to say he sucks. He has 14 points in the first quarter, but they used to be my man, bro. He was on the Wizards. The Wizards fucking suck now. The Wizards are horrible. How do you lose to the Nets? Yo, I see some people asking for PrizePicks plays. Again, most of the games have started. I don't see any live value on PrizePicks. Probably better to check at halftime. Best value currently available is still this play on Royce O'Neal. Over 3.5 rebounds. That's like saying French Montana is the best rapper alive. But what was I going to say? Yeah, PrizePicks is pretty dry right now, if I'm being honest. Maybe better. Yo. Dude. I've never placed a live bet on Better. I've never placed a live bet on Better. Again, it may be better to wait. So they just suspended his threes market. So we have Kuzma over 6.5 rebounds. Again, live betting is tough because, you know, the second the quarter kicks off again, there's a good chance they adjust it. So Better, another fixed payout website. You take his over, under, you get the same payout. All the books have his over heavily favored. But again, I probably should wait till halftime for these first, unless Conley's back. Nope, they suspended it again. Damn. So they keep suspending it and then unsuspending it. Obviously, this would be a crazy play to throw into a Better slip because his under is a massive favorite. The Wizards have always been terrible, bro. Yo, the Wizards used to have Michael Jordan, man. People forget that. People forget the MSU 6-point game might be cooked, though. It's cooked. Unfortunately, MSU did not cover the spread. Yo. So again, to do a better live slip, I kind of want to wait till the end of the halves. Yeah, it probably makes the most sense to wait till halftime. There's a lot of value on Better, but on Better, the best type of slip is a 5-pick entry. So obviously live betting, getting in 5 picks live isn't that easy. However, check this out. Here's a live line, right? We got Alvarado over 1.5 threes. Granted, I arbitrage bet this before, but this, like here, it's pretty clear. You don't even have to arbitrage bet it. I mean, you could arbitrage bet it with Bet Online, make a small little profit, but every book has Alvarado's under heavily favored, right? Like FanDuel, Bet Online. You know, DraftKings is the only book with the under favored. Every other book has the over heavily favored, and it's a crossed market with Bet Online. So by definition, one of the two bets has to be profitable, either the over or the under, because again, you could place both bets and make a risk-free profit. Just like right here on Moses Moody. I mean, you can get his over at plus money. You can get his under at plus money. Yo. And again, live limits are typically higher. FanDuel, give me $200 on that. So I'm literally getting his under and his over at plus money. I bet a little bit more on the DraftKings side because they gave me higher betting limits. And I'm honestly fine with that because, again, in general, DraftKings is the much softer book, the much more exploitable book. And now it's already gone. So I'm actually a little surprised I was able to get that much down on DraftKings. I did not know they would give me that much. So it's quite interesting to see. So like here's another huge discrepancy. And they did not take the bet. These lines are moving around quite quickly. Right? You can see how fast things move live. FanDuel's bumped him from like plus 205. However, they did take it, which is crazy. So again, this is only $2.70 in risk-free profit, but who cares, right? Like, it's pretty easy to do. So again, DraftKings, I got limited hard 54.59. I'm on max limited accounts for DraftKings and FanDuel, but $2 risk-free profit. Second the game ends, you know, I'm $2 richer because they have such different odds on Schroeder right now. You can just hedge to make a for sure guaranteed profit, which is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Right, here's another one. I mean, right, you're getting his under and his over at plus money. DraftKings has Devin Vassell at plus 115 to go under 1.5 threes. FanDuel has him at plus 104 to go over. So if you threw $100, let's say, on both sides, right, you're always going to win one bet, lose one bet. That's arbitrage betting. You're always going to win one bet, lose one bet. But like, you can't have plus money on the over and the under. You could just bet $100 on both sides, $100 on the over, $100 on the under, right? You bet $100 on the over at plus 104, $100 on the under on DraftKings at plus 115 because these two books have such different odds. You're either going to make $4 profit once the game ends, right? The FanDuel. Now it's even better. It just went up to plus 108 on FanDuel. So long story short, it's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. So it's less so gambling. It really is just like day trading inefficiencies in the market. Then again, if you have questions about Edge Boost, you know, you can you can message me. What's the better link? I'll do a better slip at halftime. Live bet Ant and Curry, please. What are we live betting? But let's see if there's anything else that's good live. Yo, so what's going on with this Mike Conley play? So now the first quarter is about to end. Maybe they'll unsuspend him. Again, when I'm looking for live bets, stoppage only. I've already said that a few times, but nope, he's still suspended on better, which is fucking annoying. Stop showing me the pick odds, Jam. So here we have the Bucks game, end of the first quarter. Where's Brook Lopez? Brook Lopez is currently plus 210 on FanDuel. Now plus 220, they actually just bumped him up to. Right? So this is a crossed market with Bet Online, which is known to be a pretty sharp book. Right? FanDuel has his over at plus 220. Bet Online has his under at minus 212. Now it's back down to plus 210. But can throw a little bit down on it. Plus 220, right? If you wanted to, you could just arbitrage bet this with this other book at minus 212. But it's pretty clear in this case, whenever arbitrage exists, two books are, you know, have such different odds. Like one of the two bets always has to be profitable, either the over or the under, right? Like here, it's not possible to have arbitrage exist. Right? It's a market inefficiency if neither bet is profitable. Yo. Yo. What do we think about Knicks money line? What's going on in the Knicks game? So pretty interesting, right? Like, we're still at halftime. Dude, live betting is fucking crazy. Yo, so we're still at halftime. Now they adjusted it to -115, -115. So you're getting equal odds. And now it's down to -180. What is going on? Oh, the third quarter, yeah. Well, Landry Shamet just hit a 3. So the game went out of stoppage, right? They started balling again. The Knicks hit a 3. Now they're, -250. So now the odds are changing, which is why I only look at stoppage. It's way too fucking hard to live bet while these games are going on. Let's see what we got. Any esports on PrizePicks? Obviously, most of these games have started for today. So at this point, I'm just kind of, nothing on PrizePicks for the Rockets game. What about Fliff? Let's see if we got anything on Fliff. Fliff, a little dry. Maybe, yeah, Fliff's a little dry right now. Need this Carlo Matkovic dude to get hurt. Yo, don't wish for a guy to get hurt. That's bad karma. You don't want to wish for players to get hurt, man. But let's see here. People have been asking for a better slip. So here we have, again, live betting. Everything moves fast. Karis LeVert, and it's already gone. You can only bet the over. I mean, I got the under, and wait, now it's back. What? So we have Karis LeVert under 1.5 threes. This is live. Yo, go quick, please. Nurkic over 3.5 assists. So let's see. I've never done a live slip on PrizePicks or better. I've done some on Underdog. So again, Nurkic, take his over, under. You get the same payout on better. That's how it works. All the books have his over heavily favored. And Karis LeVert, damn. Karis LeVert threes is already gone. Karis LeVert threes, unfortunately, is already gone. Shit, man. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got, man. Dude, no way. Ugh. So again, I personally enjoy live betting. It very much so reminds me of being a trader. You're just gambling. Taking advantage here, DraftKings and FanDuel are so out of sync on this Julius Randle player prop. Granted, it's only... Whoa. So DraftKings is actually going to limit me this time. The betting limits are so random. So this, it's only going to be an arbitrage bet for literally 74 cents a profit, but it is what it is. I mean, again, this takes 20 seconds to do. Second the game's over. Again, I'm max limited on DraftKings, otherwise I would have bet more, right? Because FanDuel and DraftKings are so fucking out of sync, literally 50 cents apart. And DraftKings may have just locked it now. But, sometimes at night, I'll literally just sit there and do this shit. It's fun, it's easy, and it's free money. If you can, here's a second quarter one between DraftKings and FanDuel. $2 I'm max limited on. How much would FanDuel let me bet? $297.62. So that's my max limit here. So what I need to do is fly here, follow the calculator. DraftKings is only going to give me $92.39. Go back here to FanDuel. Ooh. So minus 154. Now FanDuel's up to plus 176. So this arbitrage bet actually got even better. Right? So now it's going to make $5 profit. Second quarter ends, both of these bets will settle. One of these bets will win. One of these bets will lose. Right? The Spurs or the Warriors, if they tie, right? If they score the exact same number of points. So again, currently we're at stoppage, which is a good time to look at these bets. Dude, that can't be right. How have we had only 6 points in 5 minutes? Man, missing every shot. But, so I got the Spurs plus 176, Warriors minus 154, second quarter money line. You look like Dobby off Harry Potter with your shirt like that. Thank you. Thank you, I guess. And again, you get your money back. I will get my money back. You know, the second quarter's over, right? That's why it's awesome. We're already in the second quarter. So you're basically just like day trading the books. The second quarter ends. I think I got my math right here. I may have not. But we have Spurs, right? There's 3 outcomes. Or they tie, same number of points. So again, if they have the same number of points in the second quarter, the Spurs and the Warriors, like, you're just going to get your money refunded. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. You're just going to, have $0 profit. You're going to lose on FanDuel. Or you're not going to lose on FanDuel. I apologize. You're just going to get your money back. Spurs win second quarter. Warriors win second quarter. So there's 2 outcomes. FanDuel. On DraftKings, I bet the Warriors. Right? 92.39 at minus 1. That's what they max limited me to. 92.39. I bet at minus 154 odds. So if the Warriors win the second quarter, right? On DraftKings, I go up $60 profit. On FanDuel, I lose $55.21. However, that means my net profit is $4.78. I'm on max limited sportsbooks too. I mean, $5, it's not a life-changing amount of money, but I could literally hit 100 of these a day if I just decided to. So on FanDuel, we got the Spurs at plus 176. So my stake on FanDuel, just following the arbitrage calculator, was $55.21. So if the Spurs win the second half, I'm going to win, $55.21 times 1.76. $97. And on DraftKings, I'm going to lose the max that they gave me, which was $92.39. So regardless of what happens, the second quarter is over, I make $4.78. Unless they have the exact number of points, exact same number of points, then I'm just going to tie. Then I'm just going to get like a fucking refund. And again, there's tons of books you can do this on. I'm just lazy, so I don't use all these books. Chinese basketball, I want to filter that out. Unless you're already max limited on a book, I kind of avoid these weird, sketchy markets. Personally. So then I can go over to Novig, peer-to-peer betting exchange. And we can check the liquidity on Steven Adams. Not bad, 526. is available. 526 is available at plus 130. So again, so out of sync. Dude, this is crazy, man. Literally probably made a lot of money today, arbing. But let's see this play on Adams. Player props, rebounds. How much liquidity was available on Novig again? Why are you telling me my location's restricted, bro? So, dude, verify my location. Okay. So if I go to the Rockets game, I forget exactly how much liquidity was available. It was 477. Unless someone else bets it really quickly. Again, that's the way these betting exchanges unfortunately work. So I'm going to round my bet size on Bet365. And then you just hit them. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm live streaming, so again, this is obviously pre-match. But this arbitrage bet is going to make me $22. So the second the game ends, I'm up $21.66 in risk-free profit. Florida or Tennessee? So second the game ends, I'm $22 richer. I feel like this is the 12th one I've hit on these streams today, probably up $250 in guaranteed profit. I don't think that's that bad, just for clicking a few buttons. Chilling, bro. What do we want to do? Do we have any pre-match bets? Where is PrizePicks, man? PrizePicks, rebet. So PrizePicks, Terrence Mann. Again, I've never placed a live bet on PrizePicks, to be honest. And it's actually a little challenging. So I was trying to bet his under, and they have it locked. So I can't actually bet this under, right? It's locked. So I'm not going to be able to play Terrence Mann under 7.5 points. They locked it. Anyways, let's see DraftKings, FanDuel. Maybe there's some good shit coming up for tomorrow or something. Magic Moneyline plus 116. Only book offering really, like most of these other books, have the game much more evenly matched. About plus 100 on both teams. We can get the Magic at plus 116. Again, you can just type in some random number to see your max betting limit on the book. So I'm going to run Magic for tomorrow. You look like Dobby off Harry Potter with your shirt like that. Pistons game is a huge fight. You aren't scared that you submit one bet and the other side locks, changes the odds? No, why would I be scared about that? In general, if you're arbitrage betting, you should just bet the plus EV side first. That's what I personally do, is just try to lock in the bet that actually has value first. So here, for example, it's pretty clear the value is on the Bet365 side. Kevin Durant under 2.5 threes. Right? This looks like a great play just straight up. They have no lean in their market. Right? They have no lean in their market. They're giving us the same price, the same odds on... Whoa. So they're giving us the same odds on KD's over and his under. Minus 115, minus 115. You have hundreds of other books. Just follow the data. Every other book has his under heavily favored, Kevin Durant. So I could just run this as an EV bet, but maybe I'm like, hey, I actually want to hedge a little bit of it, right? So ProphetX has 153.79 in liquidity. So I could just like hedge a little bit of it. So basically I'll have made 358 risk-free, and the rest is just pure exposure to Kevin Durant's under. Although I could bet a little on his over on DraftKings too, because just like ProphetX, they have it at plus 120, so I could hedge out even a little more. It's kind of like if you buy a stock for, I guess in this case, you buy the stock at $115, it goes up to 120. You sell half of it, and then you're holding on to the rest. Because in this scenario, it's pretty clear the value's on the Bet365 side, given that they're giving you the same price, the same odds on the over and the under. In every other book, from really sharp books like Pinnacle and Circa, to FanDuel, DraftKings, like every other book has this under heavily favored. Whew! Free. Again, the only thing I recommend checking first is just like how much liquidity is available. So for example, on Cody Martin, there's only $46 in liquidity on the under. And then it jumps down to a much worse price at plus 170. So again, OddsJam says plus 199. ProphetX says plus 205. That's because they charge a 3% fee on winning wagers. So this one would obviously not be that juicy. That makes sense. Thanks. No problem. So like here, for example, though, it's not really clear what usually Bet365, DraftKings, BetMGM, like usually the soft book is going to be the side with value. But here it's kind of like a lot of these books are Arbs to Novig. Devin Booker blocks. Very random, very niche market. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I do find live betting, though. I think ProphetX and Novig are very good for pre-match. I definitely haven't placed... Dude, what are we doing, man? I haven't bet on them a lot live. Yo, come on. I haven't seen a lot of live betting, even just like liquidity available. So like, there's only $14. So like, sure, this is a good mainline arbitrage bet, I guess, between FanDuel and ProphetX. But there's literally only, there's only $14 in liquidity. There's just not a lot of liquidity live. So live betting, I personally haven't done a ton of on ProphetX or Novig. So here, for example, I'd run the DraftKings side of the ARB first, and it's already suspended anyways. But I was going to say, clearly they were the ones off from the market in that scenario. Here, clearly DraftKings, right? They're the only book offering plus money. They're definitely the one making the mistake. So they'll give me $100 here if they take it. And again, there's a ton of books. I obviously try to zone in on the ones I want to use. But sometimes there's a ton of value live, other times there's not. But sometimes looking at too many sports books is actually like a negative. So I'm just kind of curious to see. On Devin Booker, there's $1,400 in liquidity on him not to make a three. Kind of a lot. So it's like, the question is just, do I want to make another $21 risk-free? Dude, being in Virginia is so nice. There's so many soft sports books you can just destroy. Which is crazy. Which is literally insane. So here they're only taking $200, probably because it's a lot more niche of a market. So in this scenario, it's like, oh, okay. It's not as clear, again, which side is actually the side with value. Because I said, like, Novig is definitely a little sharper. Like, Bet365 is a very soft book. Bet365 takes $200 on him to get a block, right? So I'm betting 200 to win times 3.75, 750 in profit. And then on Novig, you just go over, you day trade it. I followed the calculator exactly, 738.8. I'm making $11 in risk-free profit the second the game is over. I'm $1 richer. Or sorry, $21 richer, whatever it is. Any more shit, man? So obviously, basically all the NBA games tonight were already live. I really want to wait till stoppage. Maybe we'll be able to do a better slip. So like, here's another one. Just following the data, a Kongwu. This they actually take some big fucking action on. Yo, take the bet, bitch. So there we go. So again, it's very weird, man. This play on a Kongwu, DraftKings, a book I'm max limited on. Limits do not get worse than mine. They take 454. It's like, okay. So DraftKings takes 454. It's definitely the side with value. Only book offering plus money. Every other book has his over favored. However, I could. What are we doing, dude? Fuck, dude. This is the issue with live betting too, dude. I get so many tabs open. Anyways, FanDuel had the under at -102. So, where is a Kongwu? Hawks game. Are we at timeout? So it plays under review. So we go to a Kongwu. Where are you, bitch? Right, 18 plus points. How much would they let me bet? Only $204. So I'm still going to be exposed, right? So DraftKings actually gave me quite good betting limits in this scenario. So I have more exposure to the over, right? I got his over 17.5 points, which is the same as 18 plus points at plus 110. I got his under at -102. So I could have checked in advance on FanDuel and just only bet 192.38 on DraftKings to get a risk-free profit of 762. Second the Hawks game is over, that money's returned to me. But again, it was pretty clear the value was on the DraftKings side, the only book offering plus money. DraftKings is a much softer book, a much easier book to beat. So I don't particularly mind betting more on the DraftKings side. So it's like a little bit of an arbitrage bet, but also a little bit of an EV bet. So are we actually at halftime for the Hornets game? Let's see. Damn, bro. So I'm probably up to a few. Where's the Hornets game? So the Hornets game, we are at halftime. Great time to find live bets. Dude, these books cannot manage their fucking lines, especially at halftime. Rebet, please. Ron Holland got ejected, so cash the sleeper play. Multiple ejections in the Wolves game. Anthony Simons is shitting the bed. This is why Brandon Ingram will always own him. Alex, that's not true. That's actually, it is true. I'm on the max limited tier on DraftKings. I love when people try to tell me how I'm wrong. It's like, what are we doing, bro? Anyways, let's see what we got. Dude, so there are a ton of arbitrage bets at halftime break. Again, most people are just lazy. It's a Sunday. They're not gambling. They're not taking advantage of all the free money, which I will do. So Moses Moody over 2.5 rebounds. FanDuel would give me a max of 64.94. So not as much, all right? So this is in the Warriors game, where live betting is quite good. So we have Moses Moody under 2.5 rebounds. We're already halfway through the game. So right when this game ends, we're confirming your location. Dude, why the fuck does it always do this? And they just suspended it anyways on FanDuel, so let me remove it. Alex, do you and Katie have a dog? No, I don't have a dog. The only dog I have is my family dog. My mom's dog. That gives me enough of a dog fix. Anyways. Alex, is there any value on real picks? What is real picks? Any parlays, Alex? I mean, obviously, all these games have already started for tonight. Usually when I'm live betting, especially because things move fast, I don't try to parlay. I run more straight bets. So, for example, check out this line on Julian. DraftKings, a book I'm max limited on. They give me 93.78. DraftKings is one of my best books of all time, again. But what was I going to say is they give me 93.73. Right? I'm getting minus 125. So, like, sure, I'm limited on this book, but it's not horrible. Every other book has this line around minus 174. It's a crossed market. FanDuel and DraftKings are crossed. So I could hedge and bet his under on FanDuel to guarantee a profit. But it's pretty clear, Bet Online, as well as FanDuel and Sports Betting AG, Bet Online's a pretty sharp book. It's pretty clear the value is on DraftKings, on the DraftKings side. So that's just what I'm going to lock in. Have you ever used Thrills? I think I placed like a couple bets on Thrills, but I haven't placed a lot of bets on Thrills, if I'm being honest. So someone's saying, can we look at bets for tomorrow? Any early value? Yo. So, obviously March Madness ends. Damn. FanDuel, pretty brutal betting limits on this one. They're only going to give me $125. Right? But Houston plus 160 seems like great early value. Have you ever used Thrills, most ass book of all time? I placed a couple of bets on it. I don't have a super strong opinion on it. To be honest, the vig on Thrills is like 50 cents on every bet. It's insane. Can you do rebet or Underdog? Yo, so let's see if there's any rebet value. Nothing on rebet right now. I can show you the board for Underdog Fantasy. Well, let's see. Let's check out Underdog, okay? Give me a sec. Dude, I have so many fucking tabs open. So this play, this you could get on PrizePicks live as well. Anthony Edwards, where are you? Where is he? Under 2.5 threes. He's still at 0. Oh my God, Malik Beasley. What is Malik Beasley doing? So Malik Beasley under, damn. Under 8.5 threes, he already has 6. All of these plays seem solid. Yo. This would be a solid 3-pick entry. Every pick is live. Every pick is in player 3s. I mean, again, bet online. All these books. FanDuel has Edwards as a -166 favorite to go under. Again, everything is factored in to the market, lineups, injuries, obviously what is Beasley currently at, what's the blowout potential. So I guess I already bet on Anthony Edwards, so they're not going to take it. I think the Edwards play is working. So the search button wasn't working for me. If I typed in Edwards, the search button wasn't working. Now they reduced it. So like here, I mean, dude, the underdog value live is actually quite crazy. So for example, check out Prince over 2.5 threes. So again, they're going to tell me you've exceeded your daily limit. Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to bet it, period. But there's a ton of live value on Underdog. So Underdog's a book I've used for a minute. Now they cut down my bet sizes to a max of $25. And even worse, you've hit your NBA entry limit anyways. So I don't even think they take $2. But regardless, if you still are on Underdog, Prince's over seems really solid. The over seems very solid. How big of a bankroll would you recommend? I started sports betting with $5 grand, but I feel like everyone can pick their own number. There's no magic number. Anyways, Prince over, Beasley under in 3s, and Saloon. All 3 of these picks seem solid on Underdog, but again, I already hit my daily limit. Also, at this point, if it's not incredibly clear, basically every game has started, and there's not, so most of the betting is going to be live. Live betting can be frustrating because things move a lot faster and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see though. Kind of got to take a piss if I'm being honest. Kind of got to pee, but I am enjoying streaming. I love my job. I just gamble all day long. Yo, so here's another game at halftime. Again, FanDuel. I think I'm max limited on FanDuel. Maybe not. But I think I'm on the worst possible tier. Whoa. What are we doing, man? So you can see here, right? We got Kevin Porter over 4.5 assists, right? Max wager 122. I think that is the worst limits possible on FanDuel. You can check, maybe I'm wrong. So risk-free $10 I get back the second the game ends, assuming I can hit this. So what is this in? This is in the Bucks game. So what I want to do is I want to go over to player very quickly. I want to go over to Kevin Porter assists over under. Kevin Porter. Beautiful. Why are you fucking always never verifying my location? Again, it's less gambling. It's much more day trading. I used to be a trader. Is you're just taking advantage of market inefficiencies, which is awesome. But now I'm hoping I can get this in time before they move it. Because again, it's sometimes they just like don't verify your fucking location or something stupid. Nah, it's still available. So we're good. So again, another very easy one. Another very easy $9 risk-free profit. Again, I've used hundreds of books at this point. There's hundreds of more books. There's fucking Bet Online. There's Bovada. There's a shit ton more books in Virginia. You're going to get limited on some, but I said this previously, and it's a fact. If I could make $215K on all 70 books I use, I'd feel okay about that. And usually I just hit books hard. I mean, I follow the basics. Like, I try to round my bet sizes, not be a complete idiot about it. But in general, I'm a big believer in you really just want to maximize profits. Dude, so the amount of shit at halftime. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. You can get his over at plus 102, his under at plus 140. Plus 140, dude. So now FanDuel's going to adjust it slightly to minus 104. So I'll adjust that in the arbitrage calculator. How much did they let me bet again? 104. So pretty shitty betting limits. But again, it's a risk-free $15 profit the second the game ends. We're already at halftime. Well, I should say, assuming I can get it locked in. Although, I'm pretty fast with it. I mean, just learning how to navigate these books is definitely important. Definitely important. Where are you, sexy boy? Wow. It's crazy. Crazy! Risk-free $15. He goes over. I'm turning, he goes under. $15 profit regardless. Thanks for the fliff plays. No, $215 lifetime. Anyways, I gotta pee. Give me 1 sec. I can either call the stream now, or I can just pee real quick. Fuck, dude, I gotta pee. Give me 1 sec. Holy moly. I came from YouTube. Yeah, dude, of course I didn't wash my fucking hands. Stop asking me if I washed my hands. No, I didn't wash my hands. Damn, bro's still streaming. Dude, I can't remember the last time I've washed my hands. Bro, you wash your hands in the bathroom, you're a bitch. You take a shit in public, you're weird. You take a shit on an airplane, you're a psychopath. Anyways, we already went through some PrizePicks plays with value. Royce O'Neal still available. We'll see if we can get, nah. There's just not a lot of value on PrizePicks. Maybe there's some League of Legends value. Let's see. So again, when you're betting on League of Legends, let's go. I mean, these plays we already went through, so, well, let's see. I'm curious. When you're betting on League of Legends, taking players on the same team to go the same direction is positively correlated, or players on opposing teams to go different directions. So, like, if you can find plays with value that are also correlated, right? These two plays would be positively correlated. Also, these two plays would be positively correlated. But again, my assumption is PrizePicks is going to add in a pretty brutal payout shift down to 7.5x, so they are. But what if we add in the play on Royce? It'll still probably be, yeah, I mean, dude, they usually give you a 10x payout if you go 5 for 5 and a 5 flex. Now they're reducing it down to, they usually give us a 10x payout if you go 5 for 5. Our only player props, you wash your hands, you're a bitch. But anyways, obviously I'm not going to run this because the payout shift is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. However, these two plays are positively correlated. And if you run a 5-pick flex play, they still add a pretty beat payout shift for only taking these two correlated pairs. However, if you run a 4-pick power play, there is no payout shift, which is kind of nice. Wow. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this play. That was just an example. Is I'm going to run this on PrizePicks. Ridiculous value. I mean, you can see the other books. Early esports line discrepancies are starting to drop. Love Kiss's line, so the odds GM optimizer, you know, it's just going to point out these line discrepancies on PrizePicks. All these other books have his line at 14. So it's like, okay, we got two correlated esports plays. We got Royce O'Neal over 3.5 rebounds. I'm aware we're already on Royce O'Neal. Can someone send the link? PrizePicks is not giving us the Drewski payouts. Yeah, I know. But anyways, these two picks, League of Legends, are positively correlated. And then we got in, you know, Royce O'Neal over in rebounds. Love Kiss under 15.5 headshots. Other books have his line at 14. So two positively correlated esports plays, then two more absolute bangers. It's kind of beautiful. Kind of beautiful. Anyways, just making sure people can see it. Get it locked in. Somebody put the link in the chat. I see my man Liam is putting the link in the chat, so that's awesome. PrizePicks is trash. What does this guy say? PrizePicks is trash. They put my money on somebody else's account and won't pay you when you withdraw. Yo, thank you, Liam. So somebody posted the link in the Twitch chat. I'm not going to check it, but make sure it was right. Here are the picks. Sometimes people post links and, I don't know, they like add in an extra pick or something of their own or something like that. So, again, a lot of these games are at halftime right now, which is nice because halftime's a great time to live bet. It really is. It really is. It really fucking is. So, I don't know, man. DraftKings has been, or sorry, FanDuel's been a little beat with $86 max here on Miles Bridges. I'm not even going to bother locking that in. Oh, we're back in. I guess the game's officially started again. So the Warriors game, we're back starting. When I'm live betting, again, I prefer to try to focus on stoppage. I guess we're already in the third quarter. The Bucks game is at halftime, though. I really do think halftime is the ideal time to live bet. So what was I saying? Shit. Where the fuck is live? Yo. So this is actually huge. I don't know if I've ever hit wow. I don't think I've ever hit a live arb on ProphetX until today. So again, usually there's just not a lot of liquidity live. So you can see they say they have them at plus 148. But again, they're going to charge you that 3% commission. ProphetX is a book you'll never get limited on. It's a peer-to-peer, betting exchange. So you're not actually getting plus 148. Once you take out the little fee they have, you're getting plus 144 because again, that's just how they make money. It's a peer-to-peer betting site. They just take a fee off of every winning wager, which is whatever. Yo. So, this is crazy. If they take it. Nope. So here, DraftKings is just absolute trash. They're only giving me 14.27, which is bullshit. But regardless, still, obviously I wish I could bet more. FanDuel, these live lines just move quite quickly. So you can see I just got Justin Edwards over in rebounds at plus 118. And then I got his under at plus 105. Obviously, it's pretty good if you can get the over and the under at plus money. Obviously, DraftKings limited me to some bullshit, 14.27. But regardless of what happens, right? Obviously, I wish I could have bet $100 on both sides. If the under hits, I win $5 profit. I lose 100 on FanDuel. I'd win, 105 here, but whatever. It just kind of is what it is. These betting limits vary from platform to platform. That is a fact. So here, so we're at a timeout break. Timeout breaks are a great time to live bet. So we have Curry, under 6.5 assists. What is FanDuel going to give me? So they're only going to give me $79.37, as they say right fucking here, right? This makes no sense whatsoever. So on Bet365, I'm going to bet $85. So now they're down to plus 118. How much are you going to give me, you stupid fucking sportsbook? $84.75. Shit. Regardless, it's pretty clear that the under on Bet365 is the side with value, although FanDuel just locked it. All these other books have Curry's under heavily favored. I mean, Bet365, right? Like, BetOnline is known to be a pretty sharp book. FanDuel just pulled the odds because we probably just got out of the timeout break. You should get your girl to sign up for all these books, then you can go all in. That is true. You should get your girl to sign up for these sports books. I'm sure she would love that. Very romantic. Dude, are we still at a timeout break? So if I go back to Bet365, I mean, here's another crazy fucking discrepancy. Draymond Green in the Warriors game. Player. Dude, it just... Rebounds, where are you, Draymond? No. Rebounds over under. And now you can see it's locked. So that's a fucking problem with live betting, is all these things are getting locked somewhat quickly, which is why halftime's the best time to live bet, because even during timeout breaks, it's like, so now it's back. But whatever. So weird. So like on this one, FanDuel's going to give me way more money, 192.31. And DraftKings already locked it. So again, live betting, I mean, I really try to do most of it at halftime, quarter breaks, but obviously like most of these games started the same time, so we fired off some good ones, but the Raptors game, I guess, is about to go into halftime. Alex, do you know why PrizePicks adds so much of a payout shift when you go from 4 to 5 players? My assumption is PrizePicks, I don't know why, because it's very strange, because their payout shifts for PrizePicks payout shifts for 4-pick entries are just, in general, so much better. Four-pick entries, my assumption is PrizePicks knows that. So here, there's no payout shift, even though these plays are positively correlated. These two esports picks, like, you know, you'd still be getting a 10x payout. But again, you know, for a 5-pick flex play, for whatever reason, PrizePicks, because you're correlating esports, this over and this over, players on the same team for League of Legends are positively correlated to go the same direction. That's my fucking team right here. Yo, so this is just early value for tomorrow. Nats on the first half run line. FanDuel's going to limit me to 51.55. Again, OddsJam has one-click bet, so you can just click the little bet button. It takes you right there. Early value, I mean, most other books average price around like, you know, plus 173, whatever. Pretty clear edge on this. There were fights in the Pistons and Wolves game that led to several ejections. Who got ejected? Let me guess. Anthony Edwards. Let me guess. Anthony Edwards got ejected? Who did he fight with? A ref? Throw a ball into the stands? Fucking hothead. Damn, the Sixers suck. Yo. So now the Sixers game is at halftime. Again, halftime is a great time to live bet because it just is. If this is still available. I mean, they are literally 90 cents different. Plus 130, plus 220. Fucking crazy, dude. So now it's down to plus 188. Which, don't get me wrong, is still a very big discrepancy. Plus 205 on DraftKings, actually. However, DraftKings is only going to give me 48.77 max limited. Still, we're already at halftime. The second the game's over, I'm going to make $8 in risk-free profit. However, I am going to round my bet size on Bet365. Like, there's no reason. You're using your own model, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter on betting exchanges like ProphetX and Novig because you'll never get limited. But, you know, on Bet365, I'm just going to round my bet size to $90. He goes over, under, whatever. DraftKings was the limiting factor here. 48.77. He goes over, under. Doesn't matter because these books have such different odds. I'm literally just locking in a profit, right? Buy the stock at $160 on Bet365. Sell it immediately at $205 on DraftKings. You just want to follow the hedge calculator. Damn, dude, there are discrepancies out the ass. What the fuck? What the fuck? But live betting things definitely in general seem to move faster. Here's this bet I locked in on FanDuel. You'll see every play, obviously, on my Pickett. Dude. So this is a pretty obvious no-brainer. Just putting in the work. That's fucking crazy. Dude, live betting. Again, DraftKings is the most random bet sizes in the world. But I just got Adam Boner, 12 plus points. So 12 plus points is the same as over 11.5 points. So DraftKings, again, I'm on the max limited tier DraftKings, but for some reason they take this bet for 450 fucking bucks. So I just got his over on DraftKings at plus 110 and his under 11.5. Over 11.5 is the same as 12 plus points. I got his over at plus 110, his under at plus 110. About 450. I mean, on DraftKings, I bet a little more, but it doesn't really matter, right? I just day traded the books. Second the game's over, we're already at halftime. Second the game's over, we go up, I go up, $45 risk-free profit. I got his over at plus 110. You saw me just hit that. And then I have his under now at plus 110. Fucking crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. No, Ant just sucks now. He might as well have been ejected. Holland, Stort, Sasser, DiVincenzo, and Reed. Damn, dude. A lot of fucking ejections. A lot of ejections. It's crazy, dude. There are a lot of fucking line discrepancies. This is ridiculous. Again, it's always interesting. So, like, DraftKings just gave me on Bona points. Right? They gave me $450 for whatever reason on Jonathan Magobo. They're only going to try to give me $13.88, which is like, whatever. I'd rather just skip that over. Lonnie Walker. So here it seems like the DraftKings side is actually the one with value. At plus 260, they have Lonnie Walker's over. Right, you can see Fliff and FanDuel have it, Fliff and FanDuel have his over around like plus 140. So it definitely seems like the DraftKings side is the one with value. Granted, it doesn't really matter because they're, well, it's not. Nah, we'll see. So they're going to limit me to 1922. Right? So I can just go over to FanDuel. I could go to Fliff as well, but whatever. I'll just bet it on FanDuel. So DraftKings gave me 1922. Calculator tells me bet 47.57 on FanDuel. Right? Max limited accounts, both of these. Second the game's over, you know, we're already at halftime, so like an hour and a half from now. I go up 240 risk-free profit, buy the stock at 220 on FanDuel, sell it at 260 immediately. You're literally just hedging, but you got to move fast because these arbitrage bets, they oftentimes move fast. So you got to move fast. Damn, close game in the Pelicans game. Fourth quarter total points. Let me get rid of this. It's crazy. So again, I just try to make sure, damn, DraftKings would only give me 19 bucks on this under, because this one looks pretty juicy. I mean, huge discrepancy. But again, DraftKings is only giving me 19.79 on this under. So I just follow the hedge calculator. It tells me bet 16.43. Whoops. So this was 19.29, but FanDuel keeps bringing the odds even higher. So this was, shit. Yeah, 19.79. 19.79. So another 276 in risk-free profit. Just following the calculator. On FanDuel, I guess I bet a little too little, but 15.23, 15.15. But still, you know, it's not bad to turn 35 bucks into $38 approximately in just a couple hours. I mean, it's a crazy return on capital since these games are already live. Second the game's over, you get your money back with the additional profit from the arbitrage play. And then you're also playing through money, which again, you're getting back. I've explained it before, but this edge boost thing is pretty crazy because you're literally just getting paid to bet. But if you have questions about it, just like DM me on Twitter. Dude, so again, obviously, basically every game has already started for today. Where is player rebounds? Over, under. We want Jared Butler. Well, they actually just adjusted him. It looks like to minus 115, so this arbitrage bet gets worse. FanDuel's limiting me to what? 80.65 on his over. Nope, 80.6. Still, not a bad use of time for making a couple bucks risk-free. But anyways, I'm going to call it a day for now, boys. Is this going to be a 24-hour stream? Yeah, this is going to be a... No, it's not. I'm going to call it a day for now, boys. Enjoy.